Good morning, everybody. It's me again, Crazy Bag Lady. So, I presume Storm Eunice has already begun. So we've got some weird hailstorms. They always remind me of like polystyrene balls. You know what you get inside bean bags? They're really funny. So we've moved quite a few things in the garden because obviously we're predicting, or the weather people are predicting, like 70, 80 mile an hour winds today. So I've put my statue in the garage because they want Gloria to blow over. My other little statue I think is a bit more protected. We've laid that down because I didn't want that to blow over and break. The bird table we're hoping doesn't get blown away, but as you can see there's a little bird sat on it, bless him. Please everybody just stay safe today. We're in for a rough ride in England today and it's pretty scary. We back onto fields, so when the wind blows the wrong way obviously it whacks the back of our house, so I'm really hoping that my poor trees survive. My other statue is over there, but we kind of thought she was a bit protected in the corner, so yeah, stay safe everyone. So it's about 9 o'clock. I've just got out of bed. I've been awake for a while, but I just sat there relaxing because the sun was out this morning. It was lovely. And then all of a sudden the hail started. So anyway, we're going to get a nice cup of tea and have a day of weather watching. Can you hear the wind already? Oh dear. So I've come upstairs to do my makeup and still raining. Like rainy hail. It's certainly going to be an interesting day today, isn't it, to watch the weather. So I'm going to try and get my wallpapering done today as well, while we weather watch. Ooh, it's mega bad out there. Oh my god. Wow. That's actually like hail. I don't know if you can see it on my neighbour's like roofing. Oh wow. It's gonna be a crazy day. Right, I'm just going to fill my washing up bowl up. So I'm just waiting for my porridge to cool down. So I've just made my porridge, but it's a bit hot, so I've got to wait for it to cool down. So I thought, well, I'll fill up the washing up bowl, then I need to empty the dishwasher. That's another job to do. Right, that's my porridge eaten. So, although I do want to do my wallpapering today, I've got a very large ironing pile, as you can see, and it's kind of bothering me. I don't like to think that I've got a massive pile of ironing I need to do, so I thought first things first, we'll tackle the ironing, then that's done, and then we're free just to get on with the wallpapering. So let the ironing begin. Oh, just too cute not to share. Most spoiled dog ever. Okay, 10 to 11. So the iron is set up. So I'm going to multitask. So I'm going to iron and ring my mum at the same time. So the wind, it's a bit windy, but it's not too bad just yet. So fingers crossed it doesn't get worse, although I think it's going to be worse after dinner. Poor, the little birds keep bobbing about, bless them. Anyway, so let's get this done so that we can get on with our wallpapering. Ironing done. Oh, the poor postman. And he's got shorts on. Oh, he must be crazy. Anyway, so ironing done, mail's arrived, and all it is a bill. Thanks for that, Mr. Postman. Oh, best socks ever. So I've managed to pair all my socks up. No odd socks today, so it must be my lucky day. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, so I'm still reading my Gucci book. I'm nearly at the end. It's a very long book. There's a lot of words on each page. The writing's really tiny, so it took me quite a while to read it, but we're getting there now. It's very interesting. Obviously, it's not a story such because it's very factual, but it's very interesting to see the insight to what sort of Gucci did and stuff. So yeah, so I'm nearly at the end. And she's still covered up and still asleep. Bless her. Right, so I'm just putting some washing away, all the ironing stuff, putting it all away so that I can have my dinner soon and then start the wallpapering. So the weather's not too bad at the minute, so just keeping my eye on it. Right, so we're having a dinner, so quick dinner. So I've got lettuce, seafood sticks, little crackers and some Heinz. Is it Heinz? No, it's not. It's Weight Watchers. Well, Weight Watchers Heinz low-fat tomato soup. So I have to enjoy my dinner. Here I am. I don't think I've been on here yet today. So anyway, here I am back in my scruffy glues again. Back in my little sewing room. Oh, this room, it's done my head in. I'm sick of being in here now. So we've got a couple of more bits to do and hopefully we'll try and get it finished today, or at least get the wallpaper done. And then I've got to tidy up everywhere and put the furniture back where it should be and stuff, which is an absolute nightmare. But obviously we're on wind watch as well. So far we've had strong winds, rain, sun. It's sunny again at the minute. It's so weird, but just hoping the gusts don't get any stronger. Oh, I hope you're all alright. I spoke to my friend who lives down in London. She's already lost a fence that's blown across because they're supposed to get worse down south than we are up here. So oh, I hope you're all okay. Anyway, so let's try and tackle another piece of wallpaper. Right, okay, so next bit pasted. I have to remember not to put my foot in the wallpaper paste like yesterday. That was horrible but funny. Right, next piece going on. Right, next piece done. I've just got to trim the top bit, make it level, and then I've just got one more piece to do in that corner, which is going to be really fiddly again. I'll have to try and cut it down a bit first, I think. So I'm just finishing my coffee before I finish it. Right, last corner piece. So I've had to sort of cut it in half because it would be too thick to try and bend it around the corner. So right, last corner bit going on. Weather watch. So I've just done that last piece. I thought we'd have a quick look at the weather because they said the rain's going to get bad after 2. So it's nearly 2 o'clock now. See a few fences wobbling, but I don't think we're too bad just yet. I'm hoping my neighbours experiment, whatever they do with that roof, doesn't come flying off because that's slightly worrying. So I've finished that wall. So that wall is done. So I've just got that corner to do over there, and then I've also probably got enough left to do this wall, which if you could see this wall completely, obviously it would be too much, but because my wardrobe sits against this wall, all you'll see is the little top bit and the top bit over the door and that little bit in the corner, which I thought might be quite nice, or it might be too much. I'm trying to make my mind up. Ooh, so last bit done. Now I need to decide if I'm going to do that back bit or not. So weather watch, you can see the trees, they're going a bit, aren't they? Ooh. I don't open this window. The man who fitted this window said to me, never ever open this window when it's windy because the wind will just rip it open. So I can't open the window, and obviously we get a bit of a reflection. It's a bit strange outside. It keeps like snowing and stuff as well. I keep seeing like little flakes go past the window. So weird. You can hear the wind just. Right, I decided to go for it. So I'm leaving this section plain because this is like a little box thing. I think it's got pipes and stuff in it. So I'm leaving that plain. I'm doing this piece, can't speak today. This piece, that piece, and then the bit down the side of the door. Obviously because the wardrobe sits in front of it, you're only going to see the top bit, so I just thought it would be really pretty. Oh, so that corner is now done. Obviously that corner doesn't really match, but because the pattern's so sort of pretty, you can't really tell. So I suppose it's felt quite lucky that the branches do nearly match. But I just want to sort of say that if you live in a plain house and you've never tried wallpaper, why don't you try a little bit? It's very interesting and very pretty. It does make your room look so different. I can't wait to put all the room back together again. It's going to look lovely. So it's about 3:15 and I actually like to stop for a coffee, but I think I better do the next piece, then at least we could always put the wardrobe back tonight, even if I don't get the other 2 pieces done until tomorrow. I've got to stop soon because my Tesco food shopping's coming between 4 and 5, and quite often they do come early unless they've got stuck today because of the storm. But I thought I'll just have time to get this last bit on here, I think. Right, next piece done. So I've just got to wipe it down. Just always wipe your wallpaper after with a damp cloth to make sure that you've got all the paste off, because if you don't, the paste dries like white and shiny on it, so it ruins it. So pretty. I'm glad I've done the back wall. I think it'll look really nice because obviously it'll like frame the wardrobe. It's so pretty, look at it. Oh, we're still on wind watch. So my food shopping's coming in about half an hour. I can't weigh up how bad it is. I think the gusts are quite strong, but the rest of the time it's not too bad, thank goodness. Okay, so I think we're probably at the worst point. So as you can see, we've lost a bit of fence in that corner. I think the rest of my fence is okay so far. Ooh, it's not nice. Not nice at all. Ooh, my food shopping's going to be here soon as well. If they get here safely, that'll be fun unloading that, won't it? Dare we open the door and have a real look? Ooh. Oh, wow, the strength of that wind is unbelievable. I struggled to push the door open. Wow, that's frightening. I don't like it. Right, made myself a cup of coffee and I've just spoke to my hubby. He's on his way back, so I've just made him a coffee as well. Even he said it's really bad outside at the minute. What do you think to it, Winifred? I hope you don't need to go out for a wee yet. I don't really want to let you go outside, it's awful. Look at my bushes blowing. Oh, Winifred, are you okay? Yeah? What do you think to this wind? Hey, do you like it or not? I don't think you do you? I don't either. Well, I just noticed my husband's home, but he's just sat in his car. He didn't tell me he was home. I just suddenly realised there was an extra car on my drive. It's okay, don't come in, just sit out there in your car. Right, so I'm still waiting for my Tesco to come. So I've just wanted to share, get my words out. I just wanted to share this with you. So we had this a few weeks ago and we've just run out and it is absolutely beautiful. It smells mega expensive, the packaging looks so good and it's so cheap and it was just wonderful. So this was another of my Avon favourites. I would definitely be buying this again, so nice. And then this is a new one that we've got to try. So it's an Avon Lavender Calm hand wash, and then I need to show you something else as well. So another Avon favourite. I didn't realise how good this was till we actually used it. So my husband's got really dry hands because obviously he works outside and stuff, his hands get all cracked. So we tried lots of different hand creams and then I said, oh, let's try some of the Avon. So we've been using it, as you can see, and even he said it is absolutely brilliant. So if you do suffer from dry hands, this Avon hand cream is absolutely brilliant. So I always share stuff with you if it's really, really good, and this is so good, and it actually smells really nice as well. So if you put it on before you go to bed, you can sort of sniff your hands and it just smells so lovely. So another favourite of Avon that I can recommend. Ooh, right, let the food shopping fun begin. Right, I've pulled it all in. That was so windy on the doorstep. I feel so sorry for the driver, bless him. Right, let's get this put away. So that's all my food shopping put away. So I just want to do one more little tiny bit of wallpaper. So it's about 4:45, but I thought if we can just get this last little bit on, and then we'll do tea. It's still really windy. Oh, so I finished that bit. So it's so nice. Look, I love it sort of when you come in and you think it's just so pretty. I'm glad that I've done this end wall because it kind of makes the ceiling feel higher, because the ceiling does slope down, but because you've done it coming up, it sort of makes it feel higher. Then obviously you've got plain wall this side, so I've literally just got this little tiny bit here to do, which is really fiddly, and my chest drawers are in the way, but I can't empty them because there's a wardrobe in the way. So I'm going to try and squeeze myself into that corner, but then it will just be finished. I think I need to carry on and finish it. Right, last piece. So I'm actually going to cut it first because it's quite fiddly to get it in that corner. So I need to cut it about 14 inches wide. I've done it! Woohoo! I've done it. It's so lovely. I love it so much. Obviously I'll show you all when I've done it and sort of finished and put everything back, but I'm so glad that I've done this back wall as well. It's so pretty. So I've tried to stand back and sort of show you so you can just see it going around the door. Ooh, So the big tidy up will start tomorrow. There is stuff absolutely everywhere. There's stuff in James's room, there's stuff all in my hall, there's bits of wallpaper everywhere, and oh, it's just an absolute mess. But the painting and the wallpapering is done. Right, we're downstairs now. It's time to make everybody's tea. I'm absolutely worn out. I feel like my arms and legs are going to fall off. Right, so for tea tonight we're having this. It smells very spicy and it's very hot. Look, not sure what it's going to be like, but I thought I'd just give these some old meals a little go. So they are 9 points, these ones. This one's quite high in points, but we'll see what it's like. So it's just starting to get dark. I'm just waiting for my other microwave meal to finish cooking before I can have mine. So I'm waiting for my hubbies to cook. I think it might have calmed down a little bit. Doesn't seem quite so blustery. What do you think, Winifred? Dare you go outside? I don't think you really want to go outside. Ooh. Still a bit windy. Oh, hello, Lily. Right, so that's my tea. So I've put a tiny bit of cheese over the top of it to melt it. Got corn nuggets, which I think is 4 points, and lots of salad, which is buried underneath the pasta. So we'll see what it tastes like, and I'll let you know after. It's still mega windy. My tea was absolutely delicious. Really liked that one. So if you pass in Iceland and you want a semi-world meal, that one was very, very nice with a little bit of cheese on the top. It was lovely. Right, my dears, I'm going to love you and leave you. So many thanks for joining me again today. I hope you stayed safe in Storm Eunice. She's still about till about 9 o'clock tonight. It's now 7:15, so she's still here for a few hours. I don't really like her. So I hope you've all stayed safe, my dears. So if you do enjoy just a bit of real life, then please subscribe to my channel. Come and find me on Instagram as mrscrazybaglady. Don't forget my little dogs have got their own Instagram. They're called 2 Fluffles. My website is also down below. And don't forget my little Avon shop is also down below, where you can get some of the favourites that I've talked about today. And it's just, I just love it so much. It's so good. So I love you and leave you. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.